Welcome back to our daily message from our divine compassionate guides. My name is Julianne Duffy, and my purpose is to live, speak, and seek the truth in all forms to help reconnect humanity to the highest form of authenticity. Thank you so much for joining me once again. My purpose when I pull these cards is to help heal and serve everyone that views them, and that the message will, in some way, inspire and heal you today. We are pulling from the Wild Woman Mystery Cards by Elizabeth McLeod. Let's dive in. I am doing 3 cards today, so I get a deeper view of what the message means. First card is the Death card. Ooh. The second card is Intuition. And our last part of this message is the Shadow. Wow, this is quite an intense message. Take a moment, take a deep breath in, and let's get ready. Let's dive right into what we've got here for this beautiful day. So the first part of this message is the death. Now, this is not meaning physical death. This is really the death of belief systems, a change. It's really just a new beginning, but something has to be removed for the new beginning to start. So that's the first part of the message, is there is a death of maybe an old belief system, the way we were, all of that stuff is disappearing. And that can be difficult to, may feel like an actual physical death almost, but it's letting go for those things. Because when we let that go, we can become whole again, because we have to let go of things that no longer serve us. And then when we go to the next part of the message, the intuition, this is really about it's more than your instinct. This is that source, the energy, your divine guidance coming through to help you navigate your path. So first, we're letting go. It might feel very traumatic, almost like there's a death of ourselves and the change is deep. But we need to follow our intuition. The intuition is going to take us where we need to go through this path. And then as we go to the shadow part of the message, this is really about almost the light and the dark, that we are made of both, and that we can't deny that we are only, that we don't have the shadow part as well as the light part. That is part of this duality of this reality. And so the shadow is just reminding us that it is part of it. It is necessary to have the light and the dark. And, it's normal and inevitable that we have to go through a shadow phase to help us heal. And this one's really great for asking to go into some teachings, things that we need to learn through the process of the death. So really, what we're being guided today, there is stuff changing. It's going to feel like death. We're going through a huge transition, letting go. It might feel like you're losing yourself, like almost like a physical death, but it's not. And you need to trust your intuition. That's going to get you on the right path. You need to trust that intuition, that connection to the soul, to the deep, deep connection within our personal beings and with the divine. And through that, we're also going to see there is some shadow. There is some shadow that needs to be looked at, viewed at, and probably healed through that intuition process. So that's what we're going through today, is that there might be some struggles, some things we're letting go, allowing that part to die, to be left, gone, it's over. We need to trust our intuition, follow the path of the least resistance and what we're feeling within ourselves, which is going to lead us through part of the process of realizing that we are light and dark. We are the duality. We are part of duality. We're not separate. And so it may not be easy, but this is where we have that opportunity to really grow and become a richer, deeper person through doing that shadow work, letting us acknowledge that we are light and dark, good and bad, yin and yang, both sides of the coin. Trust yourself, let go of what needs to be dissolved, and be aware that there is part of this is the shadow. Part of it is finding that balance and letting go of the things that we don't need. And not denying that, we're not perfect beings. We are souls having a human experience. And it's not always easy. So we are part of this duality, and we do have good and bad things that come up. So that's also part of it, is that maybe as we struggle through it, we need to trust our intuition and know that even with the death, it's not all good and bad. It is part of the duality of this life. As always, I do intend that this message will help you and serve you for today. Until tomorrow, Namaste.